guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's build, we're going to be getting into the Ford Mustang GT4. That's the one we're going to be doing from Tamiya. So without further ado, let's get to the bench. Let's get unboxing. Okay guys, now we're at the bench. We get stuck into this little beauty. It's always a nice feeling when you get to start a brand new model. So the box number is 354 as the box number. So we got a 124 scale sports car. I was going to do this in not using the decals in this at all. I wanted to keep it as a road car basically, but we're going to have to go with using the decals basically because I've just noticed there's a roll cage in it and one seat, the driver's seat, and that is it. So I'll have to use the decals in this as a sports car. So like I said, it's 124 scale car from Tamiya, and nothing too fancy about the box itself really. Ready to assemble, model kit, detail model for hobbies, ages of 14 and above, and basically it says this is not a toy. So basically you got those two color schemes there. I won't be using any of those. I'll be explaining to you what sort of like color that I will be using. We'll go along with that as we go through the inside the book to show you what colors I will be using, but that's basically about it. So what we'll do is we'll take this off. Let's see what we get in the box. Okay, first thing I do notice is these parts here. I'm not fond of parts that are already chromed, so I will be giving them a wash, and I'll be doing my own chrome work on those. So I might just move the box out the way. That'll probably make it easier for us. So as I said, I'll be doing my own chrome. I'll be washing these off, getting rid of those. So but that's what we've got in this sprue part here. So we'll moving on to the next sprue part is our clear parts. So there, I'm going to leave them in the bag. I don't want to get these scratched. So that's our clear parts there. They're looking good. I don't see anything wrong with those at all. That's what I expected from Tamiya. So there are clear parts there. So this is our body, obviously. So this is what I'm going to be first starting on, preparing this for primer, paint, and then 2K, then gloss. So it's a lot of work involved in this, into the body. And also I might score out the doors a little bit more. We'll get this out of the thing because that's what I will be starting on. I will be putting on a glove because I may have oily hands. So I don't like to be touching the body if I've got oily hands with my bare fingers. So, okay, there we go. That's a more better look at the body itself. So it's a nice body, liking that. And we're going to be doing some carbon fiber in this as well. So I think there's going to be a lot of carbon fiber to do with this. So that's the body done. Ejector points. There's one there. There's actually a few there, but what I might do is put that up against an actual really good light and see if that ejector point's going to come through. But really no line molds to speak of this. It's pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll put this back in the bag. We'll move on onto our next bit. So there's that. So we've got our tyres, rubber, and there is a bit of seam line in the tyre, which I'll get that out, and it's probably with every tyre there, so we'll get that out. So that's looking good. And we've also got now our other parts. We'll take these out of the plastic bag here. Yeah, one thing I don't like is staples. I don't like staples in the bags, but oh well. So, okay, we got our roll cage here, which is looking pretty good. That reminds me of sort of like the Porsche 911, that part there. And our front there, and we've got our chassis, and that's looking pretty good. Happy there's no molded exhaust at all, so I'm happy with that. We've got our springs there. I may be doing something different with these springs. I may be chopping them and making up my own springs. I don't know, I'll have to go into that further, but I may look at doing that. Okay, we've got our tub there, so that's all looking good. Happy with that. This is, yeah, it's looking pretty good. No ejection molds there, so that's fantastic. Happy with that, as you can see. All right, so what we'll do is we'll put that aside. Then we've got, we'll open up this and have a look what we're gonna get inside of this one. Take that out. Now, okay. All right, so what I may be doing is with this here, I may be taking this out, and that little bit there as well. I may be taking these out, the honeycomb mesh. I have got some honeycomb mesh on its way for this particular model, so I could be cutting those out just to put in, you know, realistic ones on this. So yeah, hopefully I can get these cut out. I'm hoping, but we'll see. And as we have front splinter there, our dash, and our seat. As you can see, our seat there. You know, the various bits and pieces part. This is going to come up fantastic, I reckon. So there's that there as well. So I'm happy with that. Few ejection points on the seat as well. Have to take care of those. But otherwise, very happy, as you can see. So now we'll get rid of that. Move that aside. And we'll have our look at our final screw piece. So I hope you guys are keeping count. I've forgotten how many screws there are. Look, I think it's about 5 or 6 screws in this. And oh, we got Oh, fantastic. It's heaven seen these separated, that's for sure. So, okay, we've got our brake calipers and brake rotors there, our suspension there, drive shaft there, gearbox, our cover top of the motor, also our mags, rims, and other bits and pieces. So that's all looking good. I'm happy with that. So there we go. Yeah, loving that. Okay, so I think that's all the sprues. So now we've got our, what have we got here? Okay, it's our transfer sheet. So obviously the white one is 18, the darker one's 17. So that's our transfer sheet there that we'll be having a look at when it comes time to put them on. Okay, our book, as you can see, the normal stuff down here, paints required. We're going to go through that, what paints I will be using that I would like to use. So as I said first, I'm going to start off with the body itself because that takes the longest to prepare, get ready in the paint and stuff like that. So as we're going through the book, step 1 is through to 5 on the first page, and we'll turn over and through till 6 to 11. It's all looking pretty straightforward from here, as you can see as well. We'll turn over the page. Now, I'm only assuming, but when we probably do get to the, and I can see that already, as you can see here, we're getting transfer seat belt buckles and the seat belts itself. I won't be using this at all. I never ever use the transfer seat belts. I don't use them at all. I already have my own seat belts, so I will be using those from ProScale. So we'll be using those, and our dash. So that's from 12 to 17. Then what else we got then? Yeah, from through to 18, through to 22. And we do have our masking sheet for our windows there. So that's our masking sheet there. So there's that. And we turn over the page. It's about assembling the actual body itself and stuff like that. As you can see, carbon fiber. There's going to be a lot of carbon fiber that I'm going to be working with, so good to get back into some carbon fiber. As you can see there, more stuff that we've got to do. And so how many stages we're from stage 1 through till 26 in this book. So that's that there. So the only thing we've got to do now is have a look at these decals. So what they're like. So we get one sheet of it. And then looking, what's this one? Actually going to get 2 sheets by the looks of this. Yep, 2 sheets. So what we got there, 2 sheets there. Number 18 is for the white, if you're going to be doing the white, and 17 for the darker car. And it looks like we've got our, I'll turn that around because that's why it's facing the wrong way around. Okay. So we've got our instrument panel there, which is good. And other bits and pieces in the transfer there that we're going to be doing. So that's going to be good. And so I've already got a carbon fibre bit there, so a couple of carbon fibre bits, which is good, handy, but I'm going to be doing a lot more anyway. As you can see, our seats there, our transfer seats there, I won't be using them at all. I will just, if you just bear with me a moment while I'll get the seats that I will be using. So there we go. These are the racing seats that I will be using. I will be using these ones, and they're in the blue already, so I'm happy with that. And so that's what I'll be using from. These are from Pro Scale Paints, and that's what I'll be using. So without further ado, what we're going to get stuck into now is basically getting the body ready for painting. So that's going to be my first step. So guys, hope you like the introduction to this, the box review on this. So basically I'm going to get stuck into this straight away. Until next time guys, catch you later.